Thank you very much, Matty. Hopefully it holds up. If not, then we shall do our best to push forward anyway. Episode 456. Let's play us in with a man who's been having a bit of a mare over Twitter over recent weeks. It's the main man, Bunsey.
Ukraine,
You think you're not bothered? You're going to take us there?
but I had the two brothers got a restaurant there. I was gonna go eat in their restaurant.
What, a couple of African guys or just a couple of black Britons?
No, the Klitschko brothers got a restaurant.
Oh, the Klitschko brothers. I thought you meant two brothers.
No,
Oh, the Klitschko brothers got a restaurant.
yeah, they got a big restaurant there apparently. So I'm gonna go have a steak there.
Was it a soul food restaurant?
Oh dear. Good old Bunsey there. Leading us into Bellew of the Week for 456. First nomination came in. I know everyone's going to enjoy this one. Jarrell Miller's back, Andy. I think it was Poland he was appearing here. A bit of needle in the fight, but Jarrell clapping away. Might see him in the ring soon.
But the needle in the fight, I bet he was looking for that fucking needle as well. Jag his arse, but get size of him. He must be like 4 bills there, man.
If anyone was ever fucking triple jabbed, Big Baby Miller.
Fuck me, man. He's had fucking mere pricks in a second-hand dartboard.
Oh, good old Jarrell there, getting his booster. First nomination coming in. A few of the boys in the Boxing Nutters Messenger Forum has nominated this guy.
I couldn't watch this for some reason.
I cut it, Andy. He almost passed out meeting Floyd Mayweather. Wanted to touch his robe for some healing.
Fucking hell.
Jesus,
Do you see it, Rob?
I saw it, yeah. Oh my God, man. Imagine.
Hope she's everything Floyd Mayweather-esque.
Yeah. I fucking follow him on Instagram. He posts fucking 400 times a day. It's hard to miss it. Like,
I see he posted another one today as well.
did he? Oh yeah, I did. I seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of excitement there for Floyd, it's fair to say. Fans in Dubai excited for Boxing Showcase return. This gentleman was getting a little bit emotional, trying to get a photo with Floyd. Yeah, it was all getting a bit too much for him.
Is he going to blow him off there or what?
I don't know.
Is he on his knees or is he a dwarf?
Does
Smile
like
like a
boxing?
donut, young man.
Does he like boxing, or is he just a real big fan of gel blasters?
Oh dear. Yeah, they're
Jizz
flying
blasters.
thick and fast. Here we are. Tony Bellew drawing.
Fuck,
I'll tell you what, right?
Caracas, man.
Before we go on, what's he doing with the Fonz's jacket on him? And second of all, can we stop having
highlights
boxing
in the
drawings
side?
now? Because is nobody in boxing able to draw? What the fuck is going on? Like, how come they never look like the people? I don't want to say nothing. There's probably a kid, is it? Like,
Oh, what's his name, Steve? What was the guy that did all the Leroy Neiman? I think he can sleep safe late at night. He's dead now, I suppose. But he's not got any peer coming anytime soon.
this
Kind
will
of like the
horrify.
Anthony Joshua robot.
This will horrify Bellew as an Evertonian, but it looks a bit like the Gibril Cisse to me.
Oh, he looks like what's the guy that played Mr. T in the film?
like
IBM Brackers, that's what I was
That's
saying.
what- what's his name? What's his name?
Yeah,
The
Mr. T,
MMA
yeah.
guy.
Mr.
The
T
MMA
was-
guy.
Oh,
Kimbo
Rampage
Slice.
Jackson.
Aye, that's it. Rampage Jackson. That's who he looks like.
Oh yeah. I don't know who drew it. Yeah, but right enough, it might have been a kid or something. So yeah.
Looks
Yeah.
like a suburban life coach.
I don't know.
Looks like Sinbad out of fucking Jingle All the Way.
I tell you, that's who he looks like. Looks like Denzel for Fools and Horses, doesn't he?
I'll leave that tell.
Oh,
Do
dear.
you look slightly thought on you watch it?
A few people nominated that one. Rick Glazer's been going back and forward. First of all, Rick tweeted to Michelle Joy Phelps. She said, "Forced to change my phone number. James Windsor alerted me along with a number of other people." Rick Glazer said, "This woman needs to stop overrating herself." So a nomination for Rick as it was. Then also, this went on a little bit. There was something else. I think Rick was going back and forward with Emily Pandalakis, former friend of the pod. But first of all, let's deal with this one, Andy. Rick Glazer's quite the character, isn't he? Have you ever commented on anything of his things? He starts bombarding you to follow him.
Aye, so that's what I'm saying. He used to follow me. For some reason, he's unfollowed me. I don't know what the beef there is, but yeah. So basically, he then responded to another tweet Michelle sent out. He says she's definitely overrating herself. She sluts herself out and all that type of shit. And then that Emily Pandalakis got involved in that. She was fucking raging, fuming.
Rick Glazer is slut shaming.
Yeah. We was just try and get her actual comment because it was actually quite funny because I think he's actually claiming to be a connected guy as well at the same time.
Aye, former mafia or something.
Aye.
He's a muppet, and I say this fully aware that we fucking absolutely obliterated Clarissa Shields a couple of weeks ago, but I don't think you cover yourself in glory when you start fucking going after women like this. Like, man, come on,
That's
you know
it.
what I mean?
That's it. That's what it says.
Just-
You're such an unbelievable scumbag, a complete fucking joke, which is why everyone laughs at you when your name comes up. You're a disgusting pig and sexist piece of shit. You should be ashamed of yourself. Pretending you're a mob guy as well. Ha ha, you're a fucking joke.
He's having a bit of a mare. I don't know if you got this one cut, Steve, but we might as well follow on from that. He was fucking with Serafina this week, as some of the listeners made us aware.
Aye.
Got that somewhere, Rob, yeah?
Yeah, don't mess with fucking Serafina or MJP. Leave that
It
to
was,
us.
is it one of their fighters? I think is it Anthony Peterson, I think his name is. I
Yes,
think
that's right.
I think she's got him signed or to a management contract, and then Glazer's trying to get him fights. I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
I think if in fairness, right, I think Michelle George Phelps gets a fucking tough time, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and I'm a big detractor of her in terms of her ability to ask fucking boxing questions. Like, she seems to just be that. Like, I don't ever hear her like kind of
Hear
give
her-
kind of any
hear her laugh
insights
like that.
into the fights and and that. But like, she takes on pelters in the community, like in the general boxing community. Like, and this guy like hasn't fucking done himself any favors there. Like, that's a bit.
Take
bit
spot
much,
in the
like.
boxing community, Rob.
Fills a hole in the boxing community.
This is it, Steve.
Picks a box, you mean, mate?
Yeah.
The crazy thing is,
I might be undermining my own argument here.
oh dear, yeah, people fighting over Anthony Peterson's signature in 2021. That's maybe the craziest thing of them all. But we shall move on, I suppose. Yes, the aforementioned Emily Pandalakis was having a bit of a back and forward with O'Hara Davis. I'm trans-vaccinated, says O'Hara. I'm not actually vaccinated, but I identify as someone who is vaccinated. Emily jumped in and said, "What a dumb
See what he
fuck
did
tweet,
there.
Christ!" And then O'Hara says, "Shut up, you look like Shrek's wife." Go and make a sandwich.
Jesus Christ. She looks like she's crying in that picture there.
Okay. That's also a bit rough, but way funnier. That's fucking ridiculous.
So there you go. Ohio Davis. Yeah, he has a good turn of phrase, it's fair to say. Moving on. David has nominated Bayside Boxing for their ranking the promotional companies.
Oh, fuck off.
Coming up at number 1, we have Matchroom, we have Showtime at 2. I think that's a TV network anyway. Top
It
Rank at
is.
3, Wasserman at 4, Sky Sports at 5, Boxer at 6, Triller at 7, Queensbury Bankrupt Promotion at 8, HBO at 9.
No longer in existence.
And
Our head of
Bellew.
Says a lot.
Fuck me, man.
Well, I'd have Pro Bellum number 1 anyway. I don't know about anyone else.
I don't
Yeah, I
even know
think
where
so.
to start with this one.
Where's MTK in this?
Great
Bunch of
lads.
guys.
Yeah, Emeritus champion, old MTK. What do you think then, Matty? You digging that list, or?
I don't even know where to start
You
with it.
dig.
It's absolutely fucking awful. Like, and I don't care what year it's in, and I don't know if this guy knows what year it is. It's like the last 20 have run together, and he has no concept of what is good or bad. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this list. It's literally one of the worst lists I have ever seen regarding any
Who
topic
makes
in the history
fucking
of
list
mankind.
of the top 10 promoters anyway? Who gives a fucking flying fuck about the
What?
fucking promotional
Some,
companies? The top 10.
some spotty virgin in his mum's
Showtime's-
basement with Transformers
Christ.
outfit on.
Showtime's not a promoter. HBO's not a promoter. They're fucking networks, you fucking daft cunt.
But see when Eddie talks about like these spotty virgins in their mum's basement, these are the type of people he's talking about. Nobody, doesn't mean us really. He's
Doesn't
talking
mean
about
us,
they
pimps.
fuckers. Exactly. Us OGs, you know.
You're talking about Rick Glazer, isn't it?
Aye. Rick Glazer got glassed.
Harry PepsiCo.
Go. Here's the quote being nominated by Zeconomics. Leaked
Look at that
emails show Clarissa Shields' efforts to fight on Jake Paul undercard. We covered Clarissa earlier on. She's trying to get on Jake Paul undercard, so good luck to her in that.
She wants
endeavour.
paid, that's why.
Yeah, she wants a payday, does all Clarissa. She's coming to the UK, and
Yeah. She's
looking forward to seeing her. Looking forward to seeing her. Here we are, Serafina. As mentioned, Declan Graffin. So Sarah said, I'm officially putting Rick Glazer on notice. In no way, shape or form are you to be speaking for my fighter, Anthony Peterson. Please refrain from calling promoters for fights for him. And no, they won't give you a slot on the card in exchange for a Rick Ross autograph signing.
Oh,
I'll tell you one thing, by the way. Didn't mess with Serafina. That's got some forehead in her, by the way.
I wish you put me on notice.
We love a bit of Fina on this podcast. Bit of action.
Got me feeling. Jodeci reference there for the listeners. Fucking hell.
Well, going back in time there with Bill here. He says Vitaly is still the best heavy since Lennox. Sonny Boy says Vladimir Klitschko would have destroyed Lennox Lewis. Vlad does every aspect of the sport of boxing better than Lewis. Tyson Fury beats Lewis, who has beaten no fighter better than what Fury is. Fury beats every fighter Lewis ever fought, in my opinion. Wilder poleaxes Lewis. Gary Kavanagh, who dropped in 50 notes for us last week, is rightfully nominating Sonny Boy for this.
Is that a horrible take? Would it, like, at the end of his career, would Lewis have beaten Vlad when he struggled so badly with Vitaly? Probably would have, like, but it's not beyond the realms of possibility.
Towards the end, towards the end, maybe.
But Lewis still.
That was the Vlad that was getting
It's a toss up between Lewis and Fury, isn't it? I think
Vlad and Lewis actually fought. Do you know ken that?
In the amateurs?
No. They fought in that
Oh,
film.
in Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 11.
There you go. See, so Sonny Boy's a casual. He should have known that.
Devil's
the fight got
Advocate was
postponed
Roy
because the
Jones.
lights went out in the arena. The fight had to get called off. So we're doing a no contest. Thank.
Ocean's 11, right enough. Okay, so Boxing Squared, I think it was, sent this in. A fight between Damian Kaniba and Azadine Ajor. I think this was over in Poland, but a shout out for a quality dive. You don't have to take a punch to get knocked out these days, as Mr. Ajor is rightfully proven.
Oh, is it this one? I thought you were talking about the other one. Oofed. Fuck aye.
Legs are
What?
shaky, Adam. Legs are shaky.
Steve, play that again. What the fuck did I just see?
Right, look closely, boys. Look closely. Here we go.
I thought you were talking about the other one. Like, there's the right hand missed. Jab missed. Jab missed again.
Missed.
Oh, he missed that one. Oh, it's an elbow to the head. That's what it is.
He had his
It's an elbow. Side elbow. That's what it is.
that was worst flop ever. What the fuck? That guy needs to go play in the NBA.
Matty, you got to respect everyone who steps in the ring, okay? Fair play to Mr. Ajor for getting in there, getting his gloves on and having a go, okay? Would you do that? Well, to end up like that, I would happily go through the rings for a few pounds. Respect him, Matty.
Okay. I respect his ability to get in between ropes. Good job.
Fuck all else.
Moving on to the next one, Andy. I think there is a little doubt as to
Oh,
whether
yes.
the punch landed in this one or not. I feel a bit dirty actually playing this. Like,
I
as if
think we could
someone's-
get the pod may get banned for this one. Like,
we might get banned for this one. You were witnessing someone's soul leaving their body. I hope this poor fellow is okay. We might have to play this a couple of times. Look closely. I think he's pretty
Jesus
relaxed
Christ.
as it is.
What an asshole,
man.
man, yelling in his face after
get
that.
in there. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a bit of brutal mente, that wasn't it? Fucking hell.
See earlier on there, Rob was saying shades of Harold Graham there, but the thing is, at least Harold Graham went down in one section. Fuck me, man, that guy went down the fucking fourfolds. Fuck me.
That is a
Did
brutal one.
his neck actually like fold under itself and the referee had to kind of lift it back under?
Something, I don't know. His head seemed to just disappear. Let's watch it again here.
Yeah, his neck went underneath him there. Holy shit.
Left hook and just folded in multiple pieces.
The thing is, though,
When
was
Steve
it-
said
was-
his head disappeared, I heard it in Adam Smith's voice. His head has disappeared.
yeah, but then I heard Eddie Hearn on the back end. He was up at 8 of them.
Your man's like, relax yourself. Oh, relax, man. It's nearly
And
day.
then Dylan White
Like-
phoned and says, I wasn't Sparko, mate. I was getting up.
Oh dear. Brutalmente honesto with that KO. Then let's move back to the screenshot ones. Barry L, Hands of Stone, long-time listener. Shout out to Barry. Nomination for Oscar for somehow managing to tag the wrong Ryan Garcia, wrong Isaac Cruz, and even got his own promotional outfit wrong. So Oscar tweets out,
Wonder how that happened.
at Isaac Pitbull Cruz, 98, Felicidades por tu pelea con Tank Davis, at Golden Boy, E. King Ryan, Estamos listos, blah, 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 in Spanish. So their nomination for Oscar. Wonder what he was doing at the time there, Matty. Who knows?
You guys think he tagged the wrong ones. It's just actually a great coincidence that his cocaine dealers are named Ryan Garcia and actually Isaac Cruz in this case. It's not Isak, different guys. But you guys think, but this guy, he's clever. He knows how to work this game. You need to give the fishnetted one more credit.
Credit to the fishnetted one. Rap and Roll Kelly's device is no longer connected for some strange reason, so hopefully we'll try and get him back as soon as we can, in time to see this one from Chris Burns for Clarissa the Gwoat Shields. Hey everyone, says Clarissa. Hi Clarissa. Everything is in motion for the Gwoat Amateur Boxing League. We have gloves, pads, brand new punching bags and ropes. Last on the to-do list is $8,750 for the 22 by 22 boxing ring. To anyone who would like to donate towards the $4,000 left, you can here. Thank you all. And there's Clarissa. She spelt her name wrong as well on the tweet.
Well, that was a mistake. But I think I don't want to knock her for like trying to raise money for this amateur boxing thing she's doing. It sounds like a good cause.
Still one of her medals. She can pay for it herself.
She's like Ebony Bridges. She has her knockers, but we're not one of them.
Yeah.
I prefer Ebony Bridges knockers, I think.
She might get but they need to get speak to AB, get OnlyFans debut set up.
AB, yeah, absolutely.
Get that cash up going.
AB's looking well these days, Andy. Case in point for our next nomination here, swinging with Jamel Herring. Look like they've just pulled AB out the gutter.
Fucking hell,
staring up at stars.
Look at the belly on him, too, man. The fat cunt. Fuck's sake.
Do you guys remember that movie?
That beard looks like he belongs nicest, man.
It was a boxing movie with Samuel L. Jackson called Resurrecting the Champ.
Yeah,
where he was a homeless guy and the dude found him like on the streets of Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Adrian Broner there, 100%.
Nah, man, Samuel L. Jackson looked far better than Broner looks on, man. At least, I know Samuel L. Jackson was a bit incoherent, but at least he was a bit dressed differently and his hair was a bit fucking brushed up. Let's stay that cunt.
This makes me think of a quote from The Simpsons when Homer was boxing and one of his opponents. And he's like, he's a hungry young fighter. In fact, I think he's fighting for a ham sandwich.
I told you, Andy, didn't I? Ages ago, you said about the sucked out, fucked out looking for a handout. AB is going to turn up when he's 40 as a light heavyweight. It looks like that prediction could be coming true.
Can he wait? And you got to be asking me, Andy, you feel sorry for him yet? I'm like, no, mate. I'm here to the bitter end. You want to get rid of me?
Good old AB. Might be doing advertisements or motivational quotes like AJ. Rob sent me a couple of AJ clips.
Looks like an impoverished Sam Watson.
Sam Watson.
Motherfucker.
AJ,
get to him now.
AJ's on the scene, Andy. I've got a couple of clips of him, starting with this one.
My curry, by the way. Jeez, I'm not fucking melting, man.
I don't know about you, but I'd say Usyk is shitting himself.
Usyk's on holiday with the wife, not eating fucking paella. Fuck me.
Who took that? Was it
very
AKA
healthy.
Skins? AKA Skins recorded that from video, or did he set the timer himself? And then go into what the fuck? There's your heavyweight champion, Britain. Fucking hell.
He's in his proud Britain. Fuck me, man.
Well, and what's weird, like, lions aren't aquatic creatures. So maybe they could have thought like of some sort of a different metaphor of sorts that would have been more applicable. Kind of just look more like an elephant, because like they'll water themselves with their trunks and shit. So
well, look, this is
kind of a miss.
Could see that chapter soon.
You never know. He might have a hell of a trunk.
AJ. That wasn't the only video clip entry from AJ. Let's hear what he has to say here.
Well, Joshua says he will be making changes to his preparation for the rematch and he won't try and box with Usyk this time. He also said he'll use new techniques like mental training and listening to motivational speeches.
Let's focus on quality, you know what I'm saying? Let's focus on what's needed. And it has to come from the top down. I'm the last piece of the puzzle. I'm the last performance. So we're talking about game planning, mindset, brain training, sparring, our approach to sparring, what we're getting out of it. all of these things, dietary needs, sleep, recovery, mindset training in terms of what I'm listening to, not just musically, like, you know, motivational speeches and stuff like that, because this is the biggest stage of my career, fighting for the heavyweight championship of the world. Usyk came up from cruiserweight, great fighter, 12-round fighter. I wanted to box with him for 12 rounds and show, because there was always this stigma is that I can't box. I'm a big, stiff bodybuilder. So I said, all right, cool, let me practice my boxing. Try practicing my boxing with Usyk. It didn't go to decision. He won 9 rounds, I won 3. Next fight, I win, you know, 4 more rounds, I win. So let me simplify that matter, and I'll then get on the road to being undisputed champion again.
Fucking
That's cleared up.
That's all.
mate, listen to this. He's 31 now, right? He's now getting into mind training. Usyk's been doing all this shit for fucking 20 odd years. So he's fucking
Mindset training, mind training, game planning, Sudoku, everything, you name it.
Chess.
You gotta wonder,
Chess,
like,
that's
what
right. He
he's
loves the
listening
chess, doesn't
to
he?
for motivation. Like, you know, he's got like his American Gangster side, his, you know, like revolution, like his list, like Malcolm X Bell, the bullet speech, or you know what's going on. You know, how are we
Bring
getting
me the
this guy
club
hyped?
soda. You blot that shit. You blot it. No, he's a fuck. Now I realize why Eddie was fucking stopping him talking all these years, because he's worse than he's 100 Bellews rolled into one, isn't he? Every time he opens his mouth, what the fuck is he talking about? And what's this big unveil, by the way? And the training team, he's going to add new people to. If I was Rob McCracken, man, I'd be just sitting back thinking about me check. Thinking, all right, man, I'm not getting the sack here. Fuck him. Let him bring in Robert Garcia, whoever he's bringing in to co-train for Usyk. Would
Big
you give me a
announcement next
fucking
week.
break, man? There's no a big. What's the big announcement? Just go and fucking train
Press
with him.
conference.
What are you giving a big announcement for about the fucking? Who gives a shit? Just go off and train. Go off and train and come back better at seeking to win the fight. What the fuck is all this big PR fucking push about? This is the biggest stage of my career and I only lost. I'm not making excuses because I lost against Ruiz, but I had my reasons. But this time it hurt, and now I'm going back to the drawing board. Fucking man, stop! Like, just stop, Eddie. Stop him talking, man. Will you go back to being the mouthpiece for him? For fuck's sake, do something.
The other thing is what he always says. He tried to box with Usyk just so he could shed the big stiff idiot line that Fury was dogging him
exactly.
with, right?
Fury living in his head,
fucking head, exactly.
living
So
in his head.
So what's the day? He decides he's gonna box against the most probably one of the probably two the most pure boxers in the heavyweight division right now. That's some excuse to say that let me practice my boxing skills against Usyk. You're in a heavyweight title fight. You think you're going to get fucking cute with an elite fighter to try and prove a point? Pull the other one, man.
I look back on the fight I was telling you. I look back on it there recently over Christmas. I was watching all the kind of big fights that happened this year again, just out of a bit of downtime or whatever. And I looked back at the ring entrance and whatever you could say, like being retrospective, fucking armchair, Eddie Futch, whatever. Like, where you look at him, he's a beaten man, man. That fella's a beaten man, and you could put your fucking mortgage that Usyk stops him in the rematch. Log it.
I was thinking that too, Rob, and I'm thinking like Mercy stoppage. Like AJ is going to go at him harder, and he's just going to get picked off with really hard punches, and it's going to be like
Remember we were saying that his best chance would probably be to come forward and try and press a knockout. I don't think he can trust himself with that. I genuinely think he is scared that he's going to get cracked on that chin one more time and he gets knocked out. If it's over. Eddie's plans for getting onto the zone and that will be doing the absolute shitter if he gets knocked out in this rematch. He retires, without doubt.
That's the future if he gets knocked out, Andy, on the screen there. AJ, AB.
Eddie sure got a lot out of that for the rest of his life contract with AJ after this.
See, the thing is, he's posting videos in the gym with him and Floyd. What the fuck does Floyd know about training a fucking fighter? Especially a heavyweight who's got like no chin, who gasses out.
And this is the guy. This is the guy who's abandoning the sweet science now. By the way, training with Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going toe to toe now. Back to the killer I was.
I flipped it upside down. I forgot. He flipped it upside down, so he's really fucking fighting come forward, but he's with Mayweather, and it's all flipped upside down again.
Good old AJ.
Anyway, the thing is, Usyk's just sitting back, just ticking over, and Usyk. Sorry, Josh was going to be making an announcement next week. Big press conference set up to announce who.
Imagine Marvin Hagler in that fucking pool, by the way. Imagine what was he doing in that pool? Fucking hell. Like a Garnier Fructis ad. Fucking hell.
Yes, we've got a bit of Floyd footage coming up very shortly. Jim Ballchat has nominated Rob 113835 for calling Hay and Fury both bottle jobs. And then he went in on Jim whenever the conversation continued. And finally, Take Ames has sent this cracker into me. Cali Cuts is supporting Andy Ruiz by using a pair of barber's shears to cut Andy Ruiz's face into a horse's arse. So this is... This is a bit of a novel one.
Does anyone think this shit through ever?
That's how they mark the Mexican meat packages in the Reynoso gym.
The barber Tijuana there has shaved Andy Ruiz's face into a horse's arse.
Wait, that's probably like I don't know how heavy that horse will be, about what, 300 pounds. Andy Ruiz could eat that in one sitting, no problem. By the way,
Johnny Horsecock Nelson.
Oh, he will wear that one.
It's symbolic of the fact he made a horse's arse of the fucking preparations for the rematch.
Oh, that's a good one to finish us off with. Keeping along with the animal theme, we mentioned Floyd earlier. He's getting into NFTs. What's he selling this time, you might think? Well, here we go.
Woo! NFT world, what's going on? I'm back. January 4th, Bored Bunny will launch. Everybody stay tuned. Now, this Bored Bunny limited edition piece right here was signed by me, the one and only. One lucky Bored Bunny holder will get this piece right here. NFT World, Bored Bunny, January 4th. Stay tuned.
Why is he going to do the hand signals and shit, man? That's just...
What's he selling? Does anyone know what is an NFT?
I don't know either, but I want to make money off the idiots, Rob. There's not a good way that you don't have to know what this is, but you can make money off people.
People keep telling me I could sell them. Just tell me how to do it. I'll sell whatever the fuck it is. I'll do it, but I don't know what it is. And neither does Floyd. By the look, and he's fucking. He's made an announcement this week, by the way. We probably got overlooked. He's fighting an exhibition on the helipad roof of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. And I just thought, like, is this the end of fucking Rush Hour 3 or what's going on? Like, Floyd Mayweather's fighting a fella on the fucking helipad roof. So definitely, not broke, I don't think. Floyd Money May. All day when he's in the UK.
All day with the NFTs there, whatever they are, Floyd's selling them. So it's quite a humorous, strong lineup this week. Andy, any nominations from you?
Yeah, did anybody catch the video between Canelo and Max Verstappen? Absolutely pissed at their brain.
You fucking go, cabrones!
I'll just see if you can play it. I'll just drop the link in the chat there, actually. So Max Verstappen's going to be a bit kind of mental, celebrating his world championship victory or illegal championship victory, and Canelo's like going mental and that. I can't forget what he shouted again in that, but it was...
First up was like, come on and let's party! Yeah, well, he sounds like Schwarzenegger when I do the impression of him. Yeah, let's party! And then Canelo's like, let's go, cabrones!
I've got one for the novice teacher on Twitter, actually. He says that Canelo doesn't want nothing to do with David Benavidez. How in the hell do you expect fighters to get a big fights when Garcia is a YouTuber, period, and that? So he's basically saying that Canelo's ducking Benavidez. This will be the same Benavidez who could have got the Canelo fight if he had fucking made weight in his last fight when Yildirim was his fucking mandatory. Instead of that, he got fat as fuck. Yildirim got to fight for the vacant title and he got the payday. And now he's out there fucking begging like... Payday. He's like... what's that wee dick again with the fucking Super Bowl? He's wanting more again.
Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist.
Please, sir.
That's what he's like. Please, sir, can I have some more? Can I get payday, please? No, fuck you.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Fuck exactly, man.
Get the fuck out of here. Actually, do you know what?
Before you're at it as well.
Canelo Steeman looks like he could easily, within 5 seconds, turn into War Machine in that fucking clip. He fucking looks like he's ready. Looks like he'd be right crack when he's steaming, by the way.
So that's all I've got this week, mate. I think Canelo getting absolutely blazed and one for a fucking novice teacher.
Lovely stuff, Andy. Thank you very much.
I'll have a quick check for something. Oh, sorry, one for AJ as well for that. Fucking let me practice my boxing skills.
Oh, AJ's on a mare this week, hasn't he?
Yeah, massive.
Matthew, anything from you?
Yes, and I'm surprised I didn't see this come out last week, so sorry it's a little bit about 1 week late on this one, but I'm going to nominate Jake Paul for his epic flop of 65,000 pay-per-view buys for his recent fight against...
Is that all he got?
Woodley. That's all they got. That's all they got. 65,000.
There's more people in our chat right now than that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well, and they're still begging to get on his undercards. Anyway, Rob, anything from you?
Yeah, I think, you know, it kind of becomes almost fucking par for course that we're giving AB a nomination, but I don't think his um, entry, entry into the world of OnlyFans should be overlooked by any stretch. And I'm sure there's any stretches in there. He's 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 pimping himself out now. He's a girl tried to blackmail him, of course, recently, but he's threatening to leak his nudes. And Broner said, leak that shit, they're out there anyway, I don't care. And then he joined OnlyFans, but I don't think AB fully knows what he's doing. I think there could be a bit of CTE there, like, as well as several fucking psychological issues. So it's kind of not, it's funny and it's not funny, but he captioned one of the posts that, and he had the girl's face blurred out with an emoji. He was like, see what I did with one of your favorite fucking R&B chicks or something. So I think AB could face the fucking revenge laws down the line for publishing illicit photos without consent.
Or stealing Polly Malgie's side piece.
Yeah, well, I don't
Boogie
want
Nights.
to be the fucking, what you call it, subscriber there. Like, I tell you, if you're subscribing to that, there's a fucking, you're a sick person. If you're fucking subscribing to Adrian Broner and paying money to watch Adrian Broner.
But at least you get going to be debauchery though, mate.
I just think this is tremendous that simultaneously there's a possibility of seeing him get knocked out by some total chump in the ring. And there's also a complete possibility of him jerking off in a van for some guys for $20. His life could go so many directions.
Jesus. Hand speed to be shot by then.
He'll be shot by them, possibly. I mean, physically as well.
Okay, so yeah, it's been pretty strong. I think that I'll tell you what. I'll see what you boys think first of all. What do you reckon, Matty? Who you going for?
Oh man, I have to go for that list of the top boxing networks that made me think I had a stroke for a moment.
Bayside Boxing?
Or yeah, the promotional companies. Yeah, I thought it was networks because there's networks mixed in with the promotional companies, and some of them are active, some of them are not active, and it's very, very confusing. And this person shouldn't have opinions.
I did like the Andy Ruiz, being shaved into the arse of a horse, but I think O'Hara Davis's quip about you woman looking like Shrek's wife was a pretty handy one.
We haven't seen Brutalmente on Esto like that since fucking Serafina clapped back at someone and told her to fucking suck his dick or something. Remember, she would just suck my dick.
No, I remember she was knocking out asses at fucking ringside one night, was you know?
Oh yeah, that was when we first became aware of her, though. What Rob was saying, wasn't it? Yeah. She was like the Russell Peltz thing, and she was like, "Go fuck yourself" and all that.
Tight dress one, man, but she's still fucking, kicking ass. Took the high heels off and just like putting stilettos on people's skulls and that, you know.
Serafina versus Obanov in the streets. Who wins? Who wins?
You win, Rob.
Yeah, apart from me.
It depends where it's held, mate. If it's in the mean streets of New York, I've got to go with Serafina.
Yeah, I think Serafina could probably get to her early if it's in New York and whale away windmill style. But Obanov, if she gets her on the cobbles, if she has a pusher pull with her on the European cobbles, it could be different.
She's got a massive forehead as well, Serafina. So
depends what's in reach for Obanov as well. You got to factor that
in. A bus shelter or something like that.
Probably killing myself for the fucking MJP fucking white night earlier, aren't I? Like,
I'm gonna say, I think it's gonna be out on the running yard for Obanov, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah, it's got to be in the showers. Oh, fucking hell!
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be in the showers. You know, you're dreaming nights like this, Steve.
Fuck.
That's going to blow the expectation. Oh yes, Adam.
Andy, who are you going for?
I'm going for Joshua, mate. Fucking this meltdown he's having that since this whole shebang kicked off is fucking brilliant, mate. So I'm going to go for AJ for
Yep. Aye. No problem. One for Joshua, one for O'Hara Davis, exchange with Emily Pandalakis, one for Bayside Boxing. It's all on your shoulders, Rob. It could be a 4-way draw, or you could be the deciding factor.
He's got the hammer.
It's got to be. Yeah, I got the hammer. Like the guy I'm nominating is Idols. It's got to be. I think I look back, right. He hasn't irked me this bad since the fucking Muhammad Ali comparisons and all, and the big white robe and the show in Wembley. to see him in that pool and take that picture and post that clip makes me think of like John L. Sullivan, Gene Tunney, Jack Dempsey, fucking Jack Johnson, Joe Lewis, Rocky Marciano, Ali Fraser, fucking Foreman, Tyson, Bo, Holyfield, and to come to this. And this is why every boxer has come to this fucking fella dipping himself in the pool where he's added in lion sound effects like one of the Charlos in a fucking pool like some fucking teenage Instagram fucking influencer. What a fucking prick, man. Eddie, evening Ed, will you fucking get the microphone back, man? Will you, for fuck's sake? This is out of control. Usyk is out training in a snowstorm and he's constantly in a fucking heated pool talking about he's making changes.
Fucking
yeah, fuck. I guarantee as well, this all thing. Well, I'm at it. A big PR robot, like I always said. Look at him, like big fucking stiff idiot. He's holding a press conference to announce his fucking change of trainer because it's going to sell the fight more, isn't it? What are they going to do? They're going to roll out a big fucking truck full of logs and have him out cutting fucking logs like he's going back old school with his training at him. Oh, fuck off, man.
Run up mountains.
Well,
And Wolf.
when you
should
say
go
it
with
like
Wolf,
that,
man.
Rob.
Have you listened to tractor tyres?
He's not got the gas. He's not got the gas tank for that Wolf, for Christ's sake.
Anne Wolf, my sister, that's what we need. Yes, somebody pull the plug on this fucking announcement. We need to be, oh man, it better be Anne Wolf. And she just pulls up to the press conference in a 4x4. Two pit bulls in the back.
Him in the ass with a strap on.
James Kirkland's doing the pads. It's going to be a fucking scenes, man.
Aye, we're slithering at fucking talking to a wall at the same time. Kirtland must have brain damage.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations, AJ. You are the Bellew of the Week winner for episode 456. And before I hand it over to you, Matty, just a quick shout out to...
Who said sea lions in the camp?
Yeah, that was Ryan Petit. That was a good one, wasn't it? Sea lions in the camp. Shout out to our new Patreon subscribers. They are now proud members of the WhatsApp group, the Boxing Nutters Messenger Forum. We have Kenneth and David. And shout out to Chilo35 who threw in the solo super chat tonight. Back over to you, Matty.